Hello there, Vinyl fam. My name is Cody Brockway, and you're back with another episode, well, the very first proper episode of CB's Fun with Vinyl. We just shot the introduction takes, and now we're gonna start on our first proper video. So let's get it. So this video is going to be dedicated to a couple, not all, but a couple recent Grateful Dead finds that I've got from my collection. And some of this is CDs and a lot of it's vinyl. This is also part and parcel with the 50th anniversary sets that are coming up this year and that have come out already. There's been the Working Man's Dead so far, and then in about a month or two there's going to be the American Beauty, which is my favorite Grateful Dead album. So we're going to talk about all that. Alright, so first we're going to start off with the CD set for the 50th anniversary of Working Man's Dead. See that cover? Look at that lenticular cover there. This is really cool. This is so it's 3 discs, and the first disc is the entire original studio album remastered, which is my second favorite Grateful Dead studio album, of course, to American Beauty. And then the second and third disc is a double live album, which is from the Capitol Theater in New York, February 21st, 1971. Now, the American Beauty set that's coming out in October is February 18th, 1971. So this is going to be cool. They're like little companionship sets here, so it's going to be awesome. And of course, the live stuff is awesome on this. It's really great, as to be expected with the Dead in a live setting for sure. So this is one that I just got today. This is actually a 1973 pressing of American Beauty. I can't say enough good things about this album. I'm a big fan. You know, all these songs are so great. We've got, what do we got? Let me set that there. Well, we open with Box of Rain, and you're kind of set if you're gonna open up an album with a song like Box of Rain. It's so damn good. And then of course Friend of the Devil. This is classic Dead, classic Dead. There's great guitar playing from Jerry. Sugar Magnolia, it's a great Bob Weir tune, love that. Operator, and that's a Pigpen tune. Pigpen is also named Ron McKernan. He was their keyboardist at the time. Unfortunately, he passed away 2 years after this album, so R.I.P. Pigpen. But Candyman, that's a good one. Ripple, another classic. This is all classics on here. That's a great Jerry tune. Broke Down Palace, Till the Morning Comes, Addicts of My Life, and then finally the last song on the album, which was the very first charting hit single for the Grateful Dead, Truckin'. This is definitely my favorite Dead album. I listen to this one very often. So now we're going to touch on one that's actually on the turntable right now, still, from the first video. This is Skull and Roses, also known as self-titled, also known as the Skulf record. This is a live record from 1972. Of course, it does have some studio overdubs on it, but it is still a live record. This is the picture on the inside. It's got tons of great tunes on it. It's got Bertha, of course, cover of Merle Haggard's Mama Tried, Big Railroad Blues playing in the band, my favorite version of the song on this album. Of course, there's so many different live variations of it, they're all great. But then side 2 is the entire The Other One, which opens up for the first 6 minutes is just a Bill Kurtzman drum solo. Then the band comes in and jams, then they come into the song The Other One, they do some more jams, then they finish. Then there's Me and My Uncle, which was just on. Big Boss Man is playing now. Me and Bobby McGee, which was made famous by Janis Joplin, which her version is probably still my favorite. But of course, neither her or the Dead actually wrote that song. That is a Chris Christopherson song. Johnny Be Good, which is a Chuck Berry classic. Wharf Rat, Not Fade Away, Going Down the Road Feeling Bad. This is an absolute classic record, guys. This is a classic Dead record, but this is probably one of the best albums of all time, that's for damn sure. And this is an original 1972 press. and it is absolutely mint. It is on the green Warner label, the strictly green Warner label, so that's definitely an original press for sure, and it's beautiful and I love it. Now, we're going to go to some of the 50th anniversary Working Man's Dead vinyl sets now. Of course, in the next couple months I'll have the American Beauty 50th sets to talk about, but that is in a video in the future. This is the Working Man's Dead picture disc. This is limited to 10,000 copies. Of course, I had to get one of them. This is such a great record. There's so many great tunes on this. This is what the picture disc looks like. This is side 1, and this is side 2. This is just a great record. And we're going to talk about the songs on this real quick. This has got tunes like, well, it opens, again, another classic album opener with Uncle John's Band. That is one of my favorite Grateful Dead tunes. It's just awesome. It's just an acoustic vibe. The whole band is harmonizing for the song, and it's just really great. It's really such a feel-good track. High Time, which is a bit slower, but it's a nice track nonetheless. Dire Wolf, great. New Speedway Boogie, awesome. Cumberland Blues, Black Peter, Easy Wind, all great stuff. And then of course they end it with Casey Jones, which is just, I can't say enough good stuff about this. I'll worry about this later. And then, okay, so this was a super limited edition that you can only get through their site. This is the Working Man's Dead oil splatter vinyl. And what I mean by that is this. This is the vinyl. Side 1, side 2. And of course the label here is actually a spin-off of the actual oil, which is actually WD-40, but of course this is WD-50, because Working Man's Dead 50th anniversary. It's a really cool little thing that they did with that. That's awesome. But yeah, really well done. Really well done. And then last but not least, we are going to touch on a 2016 remaster of my favorite Dead album. This. The Rhino vinyl stuff sounds so good. This is on 180 gram vinyl. It's just so good. The sound is so clear, like they're playing in the room with you. It's just awesome. And I should compare that the labels are different. So this repress is the original green Warner label, which we spoke about for the other album. And so when they repressed in 1973, what you got was a different Warner label. You got the white label, which was this. So we'll compare the two. This one I'm keeping in the plastic, but look at that. Look at that. I have yet to play the 1973 press, so I cannot speak on the sound of it, but I'm sure it's okay. And so yeah, so I got this one fairly recently too, and it's nice and shiny, and it sounds great, and you know, what is left to say about this album that I have not already said? I'm definitely a big Deadhead, and this doesn't even touch on the majority of my Dead collection, but this is just the recent acquisitions into the Dead catalog of mine here. Of course, there's tons more. There's a couple box sets. There's all the live CDs. There's the live albums. I got Europe '72. Lots and lots of cool stuff. So those will definitely be coming in future videos. But yes, I wanted to talk about some of this stuff, and I'm glad I got the chance to do so with you guys. Of course, many of these things, especially the Working Man's Dead 50th anniversary releases, are available at my store, Second Chance Records, 20 Argyle Street North, Caledonia, Ontario, Canada. Not the oil spill one, but the picture disc and the remastered album we can get for you. And of course the triple CD set which I cannot wait for that American Beauty set that's coming up next month. I just can't wait. It's going to be great. So yeah, so this is technically my second video, so I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys in the future with more videos. Rock on, fam. Have a good night, Final Fam.